Welcome to Bills Nation Daily, your ultimate daily dose of everything Buffalo Bills. Hit that subscribe button and join the most passionate Bills fans as we break down all the latest news, highlights, and game analysis. Go Bills! The NFL world is buzzing, and it seems like nothing can stop the hype train now that Jordan MAILATA, the towering offensive lineman, is reportedly making a shocking move from Philadelphia to the Buffalo Bills. Rumors have been circulating for weeks, whispers in locker rooms, inside sources hinting at a deal that could reshape the landscape of the league. Analysts are scrambling to make sense of it, debating whether this is a pure power move, a financial strategy, or simply a desire for MAILATA to reinvent himself in a new system. Imagine the Bills' offensive line suddenly getting an upgrade that not only strengthens their protection schemes, but also changes the entire dynamics of their run game. Fans are losing their minds on social media, some in disbelief, others already drafting new scenarios for the upcoming season. If this deal goes through, the ripple effect on Philly could be massive, leaving questions about replacements and long-term strategy lingering in the Eagles' front office. Sources close to the situation suggest that MAILATA's transition isn't just a typical free agent move. There's a method behind it, a calculated approach that aligns with Buffalo's aggressive offensive philosophy. The Bills have been looking for stability and strength in the trenches, and MAILATA's physicality, combined with his unique blend of agility and raw power, seems like the perfect puzzle piece. Coaches and scouts have reportedly been running simulations, projecting how he would pair with existing linemen, analyzing his tendencies in pass protection, run blocking, and even how his presence can psychologically influence defensive fronts. Rumor has it, internal team meetings are abuzz with excitement and strategy discussions, as if MAILATA's arrival could elevate the entire line, making the Bills not just stronger, but more unpredictable. Social media chatter is filled with debates, clips of his previous games circulating, fans dissecting every play, imagining the chaos and dominance he could bring. Even rival teams are quietly recalculating their defensive plans, sensing a shift in power balance that could redefine matchups for the entire division, leaving everyone on edge. From a fan perspective, the excitement is palpable, with speculation running wild about how MAILATA will integrate into Buffalo's culture, locker room, and playbook. There are discussions about leadership dynamics, whether his personality meshes with the veteran players already anchoring the line, and how his sheer size might intimidate defenders in crucial red zone situations. Rumors hint that team executives are already contemplating creative formations that exploit MAILATA's unique skill set, potentially reshaping standard offensive strategies. Analysts are theorizing, imagining how defenses will adjust, whether coordinators will double-team him or try unconventional blitz packages to neutralize his influence. The narrative is building into a full-blown saga, one where MAILATA isn't just a player making a move, but a symbol of transformation for the Bills. The drama unfolds with each new tidbit leaking online, fueling speculation about contract details, incentives, and even potential trade-offs. If true, this isn't merely a signing, it's a statement, an announcement that Buffalo intends to dominate the line of scrimmage in ways that could shock the entire league. Meanwhile, Philly fans are caught in a whirlwind of disbelief and frustration, their emotional response swinging between anger, nostalgia, and begrudging respect. MAILATA's departure could leave a gap in the Eagles' offensive line that isn't easy to fill, prompting debates about internal replacements or external acquisitions. Rumors suggest the Eagles are evaluating young talent, potential draft picks, and even considering emergency trades to maintain cohesion. Analysts are highlighting the complexity of losing a lineman of MAILATA's caliber, not just in physical terms, but in morale and locker room influence. Social media communities are divided, with some calling for bold reactions, others mourning the loss of a player who seemed untouchable, and some even hinting at secret negotiations that might still flip the situation. The tension is palpable, as if every team in the division is holding its breath, waiting to see whether this rumor solidifies into reality. The potential consequences ripple across schedules, strategies, and fan expectations, creating a narrative too juicy to ignore. The market implications of MAILATA's potential move are just as intriguing, with salary cap considerations, contract structures, and incentive packages rumored to be meticulously crafted to make this deal feasible. Industry insiders hint at creative solutions that balance team needs with player satisfaction, possibly including performance bonuses tied to protection stats, run game success, or even playoff appearances. The strategic layers are complex, suggesting that both parties are deeply invested in ensuring this isn't just a headline, but a long-term solution. Rumor mills indicate that meetings with financial advisors, coaches, and agents have been intense, with every number and clause dissected for maximum advantage. Fans are dissecting leaked figures, speculating whether this signals a new era of high-stakes lineman deals or if it's an isolated masterstroke by Buffalo. Regardless, the chatter has escalated beyond casual conversation, becoming a central topic in sports networks, podcasts, and online communities. The anticipation is reaching fever pitch, with every insider hint fueling imagination, strategy debates, and the eternal question, is Buffalo about to rewrite the offensive line narrative entirely? Finally, the cultural and emotional narrative surrounding MAILATA's move cannot be understated, with rumors suggesting deep personal motivations behind this decision. Sources whisper about family considerations, the pursuit of legacy, and the desire to cement a mark on a team with championship aspirations. The storyline is rich, painting a portrait of a player not merely chasing a paycheck, but seeking purpose, influence, and perhaps a starring role in Buffalo's evolving saga. Speculation abounds regarding how his arrival might shift locker room hierarchies, influence young players, and create a new ethos for the line. Fans are debating the psychological edge this could give the Bills, imagining defenders facing a seemingly immovable wall every down. Each leaked detail, each cryptic social media post, adds fuel to the fire, turning this rumor into a narrative of transformation, ambition, and intrigue. If the deal materializes, it's more than a roster change. It's a statement of intent, a strategic maneuver that could echo across seasons and redefine perceptions of offensive dominance in the NFL. The buzz around Jordan MAILATA's potential shift to the Buffalo Bills has reached a fever pitch, with insiders hinting at behind-the-scenes maneuvers that could completely reshape the team's offensive identity. Rumors suggest that the Bills' coaching staff has already started adjusting playbooks, brainstorming new formations that exploit MAILATA's rare combination of size, speed, and agility. Analysts speculate that his presence could force defensive coordinators across the league to rethink schemes, particularly when it comes to edge rushers and blitz packages. Social media is overflowing with animated debates, clips of MAILATA's best blocks circulating endlessly, and fans projecting hypothetical scenarios where Buffalo's offensive line becomes a near-impenetrable fortress. The whispers about this move extend to potential leadership dynamics as well, with speculation that MAILATA could emerge as a vocal presence in the locker room, influencing younger linemen and setting a standard for performance and discipline. Each leak adds to the intrigue, turning anticipation into near-cinematic suspense, making this one of the most talked-about moves of the season before it's even finalized. Whispers indicate that Philadelphia is bracing for a domino effect, not just in terms of roster adjustments, but also in team morale and public perception. Internal sources allegedly describe tense meetings with Eagles executives, evaluating how to fill the vacuum left by MAILATA while maintaining cohesion across the offensive line. Rumors of potential trades, draft day maneuvers, and scouting adjustments are floating around, each alternative dissected for feasibility and long-term impact. Fans are split between outrage, disbelief, and admiration for MAILATA's potential boldness, debating whether this move signals the start of a league-wide trend of aggressive offensive line acquisitions. Analysts, meanwhile, are drawing comparisons with past blockbuster signings, attempting to project the ripple effects on team chemistry, fan loyalty, and game strategy. The narrative is rich, evolving into a story where every leak, every insider tip, and every social media reaction becomes a clue in a larger, high-stakes drama surrounding the NFL landscape. On Buffalo's side, the rumor has sparked an internal sense of opportunity, with speculation that MAILATA's presence could drastically alter offensive line dynamics. Sources hint that veteran players are excited about the potential boost in both skill and intimidation factor, theorizing how his towering presence might allow other linemen to take on more versatile roles. Analysts speculate on combinations that could optimize both run blocking and pass protection, imagining scenarios where MAILATA anchors the line while enabling faster, more agile linemen to create mismatches across the field. Fans are already crafting mental simulations of game day dominance, comparing defensive matchups, and projecting how his integration could affect both short yardage situations and red zone efficiency. Rumors even suggest that coaches are considering unconventional training techniques to leverage MAILATA's unique physiology, further enhancing his already formidable abilities. The chatter surrounding this potential move is intense, transforming what might have been a routine acquisition into a multi-layered storyline that captivates analysts, insiders, and supporters alike. Before we dive back in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest Buffalo Bills updates straight to your screen. And hey, don't hold back. Let us know your thoughts on today's news down in the comments. Meanwhile, debates about MAILATA's financial and contractual terms are igniting a firestorm of speculation. Rumors claim that Buffalo has structured a deal with a mix of guaranteed money, performance incentives, and team-friendly clauses designed to balance risk and reward. Fans are dissecting every leaked number, theorizing how these details might affect future salary cap strategies or influence the market for other elite linemen. Analysts are painting scenarios where this deal sets a new benchmark, reshaping how teams approach high-profile offensive line acquisitions in the coming years. Whispered discussions even hint at potential opt-out clauses or milestone bonuses tied to playoff appearances, further intensifying the intrigue. Social media communities are alive with debates, spreadsheets, and mock analyses, each adding layers to the narrative of MAILATA's potential move. The speculation isn't just about football. It's about strategy, economics, psychology, and the subtle art of team building, making this rumor one of the most complex and engrossing stories circulating in the league right now. Another layer of the rumor focuses on MAILATA's impact beyond physical performance, specifically regarding team culture and morale. Sources suggest that his presence could redefine locker room dynamics, inspiring younger players while elevating the standards expected from veterans. Analysts are theorizing about how his work ethic, communication style, and personality traits might translate into leadership influence, particularly in high-pressure situations. Rumors hint that the Bills are already envisioning MAILATA as a central figure in mentoring programs, team-building activities, and even in shaping offensive strategy discussions. Fans speculate about his interactions with quarterbacks, coaches, and fellow linemen, imagining the psychological edge he might provide on game days. The chatter portrays MAILATA not merely as a physical asset, but as a cultural one, potentially reshaping team identity. If these whispers prove true, the move could signal a new era for Buffalo, where dominance is achieved not only through talent, but through cohesion, leadership, and an unmistakable presence on and off the field. Finally, the narrative surrounding MAILATA's rumored transfer extends into a cinematic, almost storybook dimension, blending speculation, drama, and strategy into one electrifying tale. Every leaked conversation, insider hint, or cryptic social media post fuels a narrative that seems to write itself. A towering lineman poised to disrupt norms, elevate a franchise, and provoke intense speculation across fan bases and analysts alike. Industry insiders are allegedly tracking every nuance of the negotiation, from meetings with agents to subtle gestures in practice sessions, all contributing to the sense that this isn't just a rumor, it's a saga in motion. Fans are already imagining championship implications, psychological advantages, and the sheer spectacle of a line anchored by MAILATA. If realized, this move could reshape not only Buffalo's trajectory, but potentially redefine league-wide strategies for offensive dominance, leaving a legacy that resonates far beyond a single season. The excitement is tangible, the suspense relentless, and the story, whether confirmed or not, has already captured the imagination of football enthusiasts everywhere. That's a wrap for now. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay on top of all things Buffalo Bills, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments. See you in the next update.